In this video, I'll demonstrate the locating of the access door cutout in your airfoil skin. First thing you want to do is make yourself a access door. Starting off, I made myself a cardboard template where I've drawn 1-inch circles to give me a 1/2-inch radius. I've drawn here some 1/2-inch circles which will give my 1/4-inch radius for the upper end of the door. Transfer that pattern onto a piece of sheet metal and cut it so that it matches the pattern and correct dimensions. Don't forget to deburr it at this time. Remove all the sharp edges and polish the door so you have a nice door all ready to go. I can use this door now to help me locate the position of the access door cutout. I've established a center line down the door. First thing I want to do. The next thing I want to do is establish a line 8.25 inches from the leading edge skin. That'll be the place where the door is, end of the door is located. I'll take my door and a cutout with the center line. I'm going to place it on here and line up the center line of the door with the center line of the airfoil at the 8 1/4 inch mark. I'm going to take I've got a thick felt marker that I'm going to use to give me a nice thick line around. If you don't have one, maybe come and see your instructor or get one. A fine one will work as well. Just have to remember which one you're using. I'm going to trace this pattern that I've developed now around the door onto my airfoil skin, holding the pen perpendicular at all times. Give me a nice thick ink mark all the way around. Now if I remove the ink when I'm cutting out, making the cutout, I will have established my 20/1000 of an inch gap around because I've used a thick marking pen. If you use a thin one, you're going to have to go a little bit beyond that ink, so you want to make sure you have a nice thick line. Don't forget the skin cutout also has to be cut away for the hinge. One simple way to accomplish this is to attach the hinge. Fabricate yourself a hinge and attach it to your door. And I've got it here. And you want to locate the center of the hinge along the center of the door. And once it's located, the center of the hinge on the center of the door, and I've color coded these hinge parts so that you can clearly see which one they are. The hinge pin falls out this time because I haven't got it cinched in. Put it back in. There. So the center of the hinge is in the center of the door. I'm going to fold the hinge over. I've used masking tape to attach it on the back to hold it in that position. Place it back onto the airfoil skin. This is going to be a little tricky because it hinge pin wants to fall out. So there's the center of the door there, back exactly where it was before. I'm going to lay this down this way. Now, using my felt marker, I can trace now around the hinge area. Very carefully. Marking out the cutout location for the hinge. You'll want to drill 2 holes in the corners up here using a number 20 drill. It's a good idea. And that'll give you a little radius in the corners because you don't want to have any stress risers, sharp corners. And then remove all the material in this whole area here using a nibbler, hand nibbler, pneumatic nibbler, cutting wheels, many methods you can use just to remove this material on the airfoil skin. And that's the secret for laying out the access door cutout.